Hello dear yogis. Thank you for watching and welcome at my new online yoga class. Today we will do a slow flow vinyasa to strengthen the core muscles. Now you can come and sit on both of your knees. Let your hands rest on your knees and keep your eyes closed. Bring your fully attention to your breath. A deep inhale through your nose and a long and complete exhale through your mouth. Now let go of all your thoughts. Just be here in this moment, in this place. And as you inhale, feel that expansion in your chest. And as you exhale, bring your breath all the way down towards your belly. You can come and sit into all fours, a tabletop pose. And we're going to make a few big circles to warm up the joints in the wrists, the shoulders, the hips and the knees. Now change direction. And come back into a neutral position. We're going to loosen up the spine by doing some cats and cows. So inhale, arch your spine. And exhale, curve your spine. Inhale, open up your chest. And exhale, let go of all the air in your lungs. One more last time. And come back into a neutral tabletop position. You can twist your hands so your fingertips are pointing to the back and shift your body weight towards the back. If you like, you can rock your body back and forth and feel that deep and intense stretch in both of your wrists. Neutral position. Now engage your core muscles. Tuck in your toes. Gently lift up your knees, just for 1, maybe 2 centimeters. Very nice and gentle way of warming up the core muscles. Stay focused on your breath. Now lift up both of your hips for the first downward dog of today. And take your time to adjust your alignment. Make sure your spine is straight, your hands are pressing into the mat and your feet are hip distance. And gently bend one knee at a time, walk your dog to warm up your calf muscles, your hamstrings. And stretch both of your legs again. Come back into a tabletop pose. Your knees are not touching the floor. So engage your abdomen. Feel that strength in your shoulders and your shoulder blades. Come back into a downward facing dog and notice the difference with the first downward dog of today. And the next inhale, lift up both of your heels around your spine and come into a high plank. Now make sure your shoulders are right above your wrists. And gently drop your hips down, open up your chest. And take a moment of rest into child's pose. So send your hips all the way down towards your heels. Your fingertips are reaching towards the front of the mat. You're stretching the spine. Your forehead is resting on the mat. Come back into all fours. And on the next inhale, we're going to extend the left leg and your right arm. Engage every muscle in your body. Try to keep your body as still as possible. And on every inhale, reach. Make yourself a little bit taller. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, crunch. Round your spine, bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, reach. And exhale, bring your knee towards your elbow, chin to your chest. We'll do this a few more times. Try to find your own tempo. Let your breath guide you through this movement. We will hold this pose for a couple of breath rounds. Come back into a neutral position and let's do the other side. So extend your right leg and your left arm. Activate your right leg, your core, your shoulders, and your left arm. Inhale deeply and exhale, crunch round your spine. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, curve your spine, bring your chin towards your chest. And we will hold this pose for a few breath rounds. Feel the strength in your body. Come back into tabletop pose. Tuck your toes and downward facing dog. And as you inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, see if you can bring your heels a little bit closer towards the mat. Open up your chest. Come into a three-legged dog. Toes are pointing up towards the sky. Now step your left foot in between your hands, right knee on the mat. Inhale, lift up both of your arms. Gently you can arch your spine a little bit, and as you exhale, sink your hips down. Feel that stretch in your thighs. And on every inhale, reach with your fingertips towards the sky, and exhale, twist towards the right. Look over the fingers of your right hand. You can smile, you don't have to look that serious. Gentle twist. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, we're going to twist towards the left. Look over the fingers of your left hand. Keep pressing those hips towards the front of the mat. Come back to the center. Arms in line with your ears. Open up your chest. And gently place your hands back onto the mat. Now step back into a 3-leg dog. Left leg goes up. And step your left foot towards the left side of the mat. We're opening up the hips. If you like, you can make a little twist. Or you can place both of your elbows onto the mat for a deeper stretch. See this as a moment of rest. Get yourself out of this pose. Come back into a 3-leg dog. Left leg goes up. And both feet together for a downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Round your spine. Come into a high plank. Core muscles are engaged. And drop your hips down. Open up your chest. Look all the way up. Back into a downward facing dog. Gonna do the other side. So on the next inhale, lift up your right leg, 3-leg dog. Toes are pointing up towards the sky. Your hands are pressing into the mat. Reach. And step your right foot in between your hands. Arms all the way up. Arms are in line with your ears. Gently arch your spine. Open up your chest and sink your hips down. Notice if there's a difference between the left side or the right side. Now inhale, reach with your fingertips towards the sky. And as you exhale, make a twist towards the left. Look over the fingers of your left hand. Come back to the center. Both arms come up. Twist towards the right. Both arms up. Place your hands on the mat and step back into a 3-leg dog. Inhale deeply. Toes are pointing. And now step your right foot to the outer edge of the mat. If you like, you can make a little twist. Or you can place your elbows onto the mat, whatever you feel like. Opening up the hips, we're stretching the glutes. Slowly, you can come out of this pose, step back into a 3-leg dog. Right leg goes all the way up. And both feet together for a downward facing dog. Adjust your alignment. Round your spine, come into a high plank. Shoulders above your wrist, core muscles are strong. And we're gonna drop the hips down. Open up the chest, bring your shoulder blades towards each other. And from here, again, another downward facing dog. Bend your knees, tabletop pose, without your knees touching the mat. So your knees are 1 or 2 centimeters above the mat. Engage your abdomen. A downward facing dog. Now step or jump towards the front of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up, flatten the back. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway up. And exhale, send your forehead towards your shins. And if you like, you can place your hands on the mat, or you can grab your ankles, maybe your big toes. Let gravity do its work. Place both of your hands on your hips and slowly come all the way up. Inhale, reach with both of your arms. Slightly bend your back, look in between your thumbs. And gently come all the way down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Now step or jump into a high plank. Core muscles are strong. You can rock your body back and forth in your own tempo. Come into stillness. And now gently bend your elbows. Slowly come down. Hold it for 1 sec. And push yourself into an upward facing dog. Send your ears away from your shoulders. Downward facing dog. Step or jump towards the front. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, down. Place your hands on your hips. Come all the way up. Reach with your arms. Samastiti. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Inhale. Arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Flatten the back halfway up. Step or jump into a high plank. Shift your body weight to the front and back, the front and back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Come all the way down, bend your elbows, keep your elbows close to your body. Hold it for 1 sec and push yourself into an upward facing dog. Arch your spine. Lift up your hips, downward facing dog. Now look in between your hands, bend your knees and slowly jump towards the front. Halfway up, send your forehead towards your shins and come all the way up. Our fingertips towards the sky. Samastiti. 1 more last round. Inhale, open up your chest. And exhale, forward fold. Come halfway up. Step or jump into a high plank. Shift your body weight back and forward. Engage your core muscles. Now bend your elbows for the Chaturanga Dandasana. And come into an upward facing dog. Open up your chest, shoulder blades towards each other, and a downward facing dog. Look in between your hands, bend your knees. Inhale, jump towards the front. Come halfway up, all the way down. Hands on your hips. And reach with your fingertips towards the sky. Samastiti. Bring your arms in front of you. Lift up your heels, suck in your belly, engage your pelvic floor. Palms of your hands are facing up. Now slowly bend your knees. See how far you can come. And all the way back up. Engage your core muscles, your pelvic floor, your thighs. And come down. Again, find your own tempo, play with your breath. Inhale deeply and bend your knees. We're not in a hurry, so take your time. Lift up both of your arms. Arms are in line with your ears. Suck in your belly. Now bring your sit bones towards the back. Come into chair pose. And in chair pose, make sure your knees are right above your ankles. Now tuck in your tailbone. So your lower lumbar is straight. Flatten the back. Stay focused on your breath. And on the next inhale, we're gonna lift both of your heels and slowly come down. Lift both of your heels and down. This is a very subtle movement. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Lift your heels and back. One more last time. And fall forward. Stretch both of your legs and relax for a moment. If you like, you can shake your legs a little bit. Let go of the tension. Come back up. Lift up both of your arms. Slightly bend your back and come down. Place your hands on the mat. Now jump into a high plank. Core muscles strong. Bend your elbows. Elbows close to your body. Hold it for 1 sec and come into an upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Round your spine, high plank. Make sure your body is in one beautiful line. Lift up your right leg, back, and left. Slowly, one leg at a time. Arch your spine, open up your chest, which is nice with a lot of core strength, and come back into a downward facing dog. Bend your knee, all fours, but your knees are just floating above the mat. Don't touch the mat. You can barely see it if you look at the video, but make sure your knees are 1 or 2 centimeters above the floor. Core muscles are strong. Downward facing dog. Now place both of your feet together, a mountain pose. Round your spine, high plank. I'm gonna do a side plank. So lift up your right arm, look over the fingers of your right hand. You can place your feet in front of each other. You can place your right foot on your left foot. Or you can adjust and you can place your left knee on the mat. Whatever you feel like. Come back into a high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift up both of your heels. Round your spine as in a wave. Come into high plank. We're going to do the other side. So lift up your left arm. Look over the fingers of your left hand. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, see if you can lift up your left leg. Make sure your wrists and shoulders are in one straight line. Come back into a high plank. Bend your elbows all the way down. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Take a moment of rest. And focus on your breath. Deep inhale through your nose. And a complete exhale through your mouth. Get yourself out of this pose. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. As you inhale, feel that expansion in your chest. As you come into a three-leg dog. Left leg goes up. Now come into high plank and bring your left knee towards your left elbow. Three-leg dog. And bring your knee between both of your hands. A three-leg dog. And your left knee towards your right elbow. We're going to do one more round. High plank. And three-leg dog. Last time, left knee towards your right elbow. Come back into three-leg dog. And place your feet together for a downward facing dog. Prepare yourself for the other side. Lift up your right leg, toes are pointing up towards the sky. Engage your core muscles. Come into high plank, right knee, right elbow. Inhale deeply. And exhale your knee between your elbows. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right knee to your left elbow. One more round. So inhale, fill your lungs with air. And exhale, let go. Back into three-leg dog, both feet together, downward facing dog. Bend your knee, tabletop pose. And you can come and sit on the mat. Later we're going to use the blocks. So if you have blocks, make sure they are around you. Now remove the flesh parts under your sit bones. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Create that space and come down. If you can't reach your feet or your toes, you can place your hands alongside your legs. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, come down. Come all the way back up, relax your legs. Now we're going to use the blocks. And a block has 3 different levels. So we're going to start with the highest level. Place both of your hands on the block. Inhale, flatten the back, engage your core muscles. Now press your hands into the block. And we're going to lift up both of your legs. Toes are pointing. I'm going to hold this for a few breath rounds. And come down. Relax. We're going to use the middle level. Press your hands into the blocks. Inhale, flatten the back, contract your core muscles, and lift up both of your legs. You notice this is a little bit heavier than before. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing and relax. I'm going to do this one more time. So place the blocks on the mat, the lowest level. Press your hands into the mat. Inhale deeply. And whenever you are ready, lift up both of your legs. Press your hands into the block. Toes are pointing. And done. And relax. And bring your right leg into half lotus. Make sure your hips are square. Inhale. Make yourself a little bit taller. Fingertips are pointing up. And exhale. Fold forwards. See how far you can come. Try to keep your spine straight. Inhale, open up your chest. And exhale. Try to come a little bit deeper into the pose. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Feel that deep stretch in your left leg. Gently come out of the pose. Now place your right foot onto the mat, close to your sit bones. Inhale, lengthen so you create space between each vertebra. And exhale, twist towards the right. Your left elbow is pressing against your knee. Your right hand is behind you. And if you like, you can challenge yourself. You can see if you can grab both of your hands behind you. Now open up your chest. And on every inhale, let the crown of your head reach all the way towards the sky. And exhale, see if you can twist a little bit more. Come back to the center, extend your right leg and bring your left leg into half lotus. Now flatten the back, both arms go up and fold forwards. See if you can grab your toes, maybe your shins, or you can let your hands rest alongside your legs. And on every inhale, focus on your belly, your rib cage, your chest. And exhale, bring your breath towards your navel, the center of your body. And all the way back up, place your left foot on the mat. We're gonna do a twist towards the other side. So reach, make yourself a little bit taller and twist. You can leave your arms like this, or you can see if you can grab both of your hands behind you. Now open up your chest, shoulder blades towards each other, and look over your left shoulder. Come back to the center. Relax both of your legs. Now place the soles of the feet together so your legs are in a diamond shape, and walk your hands towards your feet. Allow your spine to round, allow your head to drop down. If you like, you can place a block in front of your feet so your forehead can rest on it, or you can come all the way down, whatever you feel like. Let gravity do its work. On every exhale, you can come a little bit deeper into the pose. The butterfly pose. And come all the way back up. Place the soles of the feet as wide as the mat. Now bring the back of your hand in your waist. And first one elbow, and then the other elbow between your knees. Now inhale, round your spine, round your shoulders, bring your chin towards your chest. And exhale, see if you can bring your knees a little bit closer towards each other. Feel that deep and intense stretch in your shoulders. We did a lot of planks, a lot of downward dogs. So our shoulders deserve some extra attention. This is a quite intense stretch. And let go, enjoy this feeling. Now come and sit into a crossed leg position. Hands are resting on your knees. Inhale, arch your spine, look all the way up, and exhale, round your spine. I'm gonna make a few big circles to loosen up the spine, the shoulders, the hips. Big circles. And reverse. Last circle, arch your spine and curve your spine. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder, look all the way up. Right ear to your right shoulder and chin towards your chest. Change direction. Now extend both of your legs, heels on the corners of the mat, let go of the tension in your legs, toes are pointing outwards, hands are resting alongside your body, and vertebra by vertebra come all the way down. Keep your eyes closed, let go of all your thoughts. Just relax. And for a lot of people, Savasana is maybe one of the most difficult poses of the whole yoga practice. To let go of all the thoughts. Allow yourself to relax and listen to the beautiful music. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And slowly you can start moving your fingers and your toes. You can rotate your ankles and your wrists. If you like, you can shift and move your hips and your shoulders a little bit. Slowly we are waking up. Whenever you are ready, you can come and sit into a comfortable seated position on top of the mat. And bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take a few deep breaths to thank yourself for this practice. And notice the difference in your body. Hopefully you feel a little bit of relief. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. And see you at my next online class.